Principal of SMK Assunta, to Kwan Hong, the 6th Principal of Assunta, Senior Assistant Kwan Dongbang, Senior Assistant for Student Affairs Kwan Yao, Senior Assistant for Co-Curriculum Kwan Nur Aini, Afternoon Supervisor Kwan Ko, all heads of department, counselors, most beloved teachers and pupils of SMK Assunta. I know that first impressions are everything, but I will do my best. Okay? First of all, I would like to speak in English. I mentioned this to Sister Enda, and she said there was no problem about it. I'll tell you a little bit about myself because I got a lot of very curious looks when I was walking around the school this morning. I had the misfortune of arriving at 6:10. Okay? I don't come from BJ. I live in Banting. I think you have all heard of Banting. It has been very famous very recently, and unfortunately for something that is not very nice. But there are a lot of good people there, a lot of good schools. Okay, first of all, I also don't know how is it I ended up your principal. Okay, I could only say that he's hand in God. I was supposed to head my former school, which is SMK Methodist Banting, which is walking distance from my house. Okay, I'm not complaining. I'm a person who has survived a lot of things, and I'm sure you will survive me, and I can survive you as well. Okay, first of all, I'd like to say that my first school was SMK Assunta, which is an elite school, all-girls school like yours. I was there for the first 4 years of my teaching experience. My eldest daughter is a Klatanese, because she was born in Kubangrian, Kotparu. Okay, and then my second school was SMK Methodist Banting, which is also my alma mater. I was there for 20 years. You can do your mathematics there. Okay, you try to find out how old I am. Sister Enda keeps saying I'm very young. Of course, compared to Sister Enda, I'm quite young. Okay, no offense. Okay, so 20 years I was in SMK Methodist Banting, and then for the last 4 years I've been the principal of SMK Pulau Keri. Pulau Keri is actually an island. It is not near Pulau Ida. It's somewhere between Banting and Chay. Okay? So if you want to say I'm a kampung girl or small town girl, you can call me anything you like. Okay, but I'm like a chameleon. I change with the environment. Okay, and the thing for which I'm famous is my forthrightness. I heard this morning from one of the teachers that you have to be a little bit more gentle with the girls. I have generally been at co-ed school for 24 years. Okay, but I do have 2 daughters. So I know how far I can go. Okay, I hope that you will all accept me, not just as your principal, but as your mother, if you are willing, because I will treat each one of you as my daughter. And so when I pass you and I feel that something is wrong, I will adore you. Please don't think I'm a power-crazy person. I am not. I never asked to become principal, let alone Assunta, it was given to me. And I think some people prayed for it very hard. Okay? So, but my idea is that because you are also my daughters, I have to do my very best for you. And in return, I also ask that from you. That you do your very best, not for me, not for Kwan Hong, not for Sister Enda, but for yourself. So there are a few things I would like to say. Since today is my first day in office, I know I'm not the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, but still, as the principal of this school, I have to tell you a few things. First of all, I expect you to do your very best in everything. For example, when you comb your hair, the way you sit, okay, everything. I would expect you to do your best in your studies. When you pass the teacher, how you treat the teacher, okay? There's one thing I love about the Korean shows. I am sure you all watch I know the Spanish have the famous telenovela, but the Korean shows are better because they teach a lot of good ethics. For example, the Koreans, even a very old person, sees a very old person, they would bow. I do not expect you to bow to me or to the teacher, but I do expect at least a smile, wish each and every one of you. Because when I left my former school, SMK Methodist, that's what my students complained. They said our new English teacher would not even smile at us. Whereas Juan used to nod, smile, wave, and do all kinds of things. And we always felt that because we did that. I know it's a small thing, but it means a lot. So this morning also in the canteen, there were one or two wishing I wished them back. Okay, and the rest all just looked at me. I'm not an alien, I have a relation. Okay? If you are on Facebook, Sister Enda has written some things about me. Okay, all good so far. So you could look it out. Sister Enda is on Facebook. Okay? I think she doesn't have. She has 4,000 friends. 4,000 plus. Okay, but she does not receive that much mail. So maybe you could check her out and then you would find out about the alumni. Sorry, I forgot to mention Point Teresa and the alumni, sorry. Because usually in other schools, the old girls or old boys usually avoid the principal. Because they worry the principal is going to ask them to raise money and so on. I'm not that type of person because I can raise money. That is my strong point. Okay, when I was in SMK Methodist, we put up a 250,000 hall that was donated by just one student. Okay, Tan MK, Mustafa Khan. He's very famous for MK land. He was a former student of our school. And so I advised my former principal, we just got one person and we got the hall. So that is one of my better talents. I just wanted to meet the alumni because I felt that they would be an inspiration to all of us. Not just to you, to me and to the teachers as well. Okay, so the first thing is I want you to do your best. In return, I will do my best. If you see me sitting in my office, I have high fever. Okay? If not, I will be around the school somewhere. I know where I live, so you cannot hear me. So I will creep up on you, okay? Not to check on you, but to make sure you are okay. Okay, because if you don't realize it, but I spend most of my life in school. And so do all of you. You spend about 6 to 7 hours. This morning when I came at 6:10, I thought, my God, I'm going to be the only one here. And not long after that, parents started looking at you. Which means that your parents also feel the school is the safe place to send you to school at 6:50. Okay, so we must all try to do our best. That's the first thing. Then the second thing is never underestimate yourself. If I, a so-called comfort girl, can become a principal, you look at the back of my car, it's written there, with God nothing is impossible. Okay, my former school also the teachers used to get frightened. I said, Dada, why are you always talking about God? I said, no, it's the first rule of the Hukundan. Correct, you know? Believe in God. If we believe in God, we won't have people showing away babies. Correct or not? Have you noticed in the newspaper or television, there are so many people showing away babies. So next time you get angry with your father or mother, please go and look at that picture. It could have been you. 16, 17 years ago, but your parents decided to keep you. You don't realize how blessed you are. Correct or not? Just imagine if your mother said, I'm playing here, and just throw you at the dustbin. Probably some dogs or ants would have got you. Okay, so that's why we need to believe in God. Because if you remember that God is always around us, with us, then we will think before we do anything. For example, the light is red. There's no car. I had a lot of problems this morning because I left my house at 5:10. All the street lights were red, but there are no cars except mine. Okay? But like a very foolish person, I waited for the green. Why? Because God is watching us. I always believe this. I'm not saying this to frighten you. Because God is not a person who we should be afraid of. God is the God of love. And this school is special because we have two prayers in Islam. In my former school, we only listen to the Muslim prayer, and I tell all the children to pray in their own religion. But today we had two prayers. One was the Muslim prayer, and one is the school prayer. So this school believes in God twice, or 2 times this month. Okay, so that is the second thing. And the third thing is I want you to never walk in anyone's shadow. Okay, do not walk in anyone's shadow. You understand what I mean? For example, your father is the famous Dato, or your mother is the famous Dati. Okay, well and good. You have a good upbringing. But remember that yourself for what you you are good at, you have to find out yourself. Not all of them can get 13 A's, 16 A's, 11 A's. I think if I show you my physio SPM, you will all be crap. Okay, I didn't get that many A's. And my children also are like that. My children, the eldest one didn't get so many A's. But now she's qualified with her lawyer. She's graduated. My second son got 10 A's. Okay, but then he is an exception. Not everybody is like that. They can get straight A's. So don't feel that you must get 10 A's. I'm not asking you to throw your Isajara books away, yeah? Okay? I asked you to do your best. That was the first thing. Okay? So please try your best. But do not walk in anyone's shadow in the sense that you feel, for example, like now I will be worried because the first and sixth principal are here. I know they are very blessed, they are very great women. Sister Enda is one more. I cannot be like them. But I can be the best that I can. And that's all I'm asking from you, to be your best. Thank you.